Hello guys, we are live.
Welcome, welcome,
I'm in
welcome.
my hoodie, you're in your top. It is colder
It
today.
is cold. That's all I can say. My hands are cold. I'm freezing. But you know what? We're here with you guys.
We're here for the live. So how's everybody been? Did you guys have a good weekend? Of course, we didn't have a live on the Friday because we went to see my dad because it was his birthday. Happy birthday, Dad.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yes. So yeah, that's where we were for the weekend. But we are back here. Good to see you all. Freon, how are
Hey,
you?
Freon. I hope you're well.
Yo, Mark and Kelly said, "How are you? You well? How did your concert? Sorry, your rehearsals go? Not concert. You're doing your rehearsals. How did your rehearsals go, Freon? Was it? Did they work well? Did everything go well? And how you been? What have you been up to? Are you looking forward? Are you doing anything for bonfire night, which is
Yes.
today?
Yes, yes, yes.
Hey Sam, how are
Hey, Sam. I
you?
hope you're well.
You good? How was everything? I did. You did the rehearsal. I'm good as usual. Of course, there you go.
Ah.
Good to say. Sincott, how are you
Hey,
doing?
Sincott. Hope you're well.
You guys good? So, of course, today is officially bonfire night in the
Yes.
UK.
Remember the 5th of November.
There you go.
Just
So,
saying.
as we are the 5th of November, well, thank you for spending it with us.
Yes.
You could have been out there on a fireworks display.
I was expecting everyone to be at a fireworks display, but if you've got kids, they probably was early, like about 5 or 6 o'clock. But some of the fireworks are later, sort of like at 8 o'clock. So we're in that in between stage.
Oh, bless you. What's his name? Freon said, hi, Sam. Hi, St. Cot. St. Cot said, really enjoyed the Oxbow vlog.
Ooh,
Bless you. Thank you. So, for anybody that saw it,
Mm.
now I know some people would say, well, hang on a minute, didn't you do Oxbow not so long ago? So, we did, but we did the Saturday menu this time around. So, the Saturday and the Sunday ones are quite different. So, we wanted to be able to show you guys the difference between the two if you were thinking of going. We really like Oxbow. It's a very, very reasonably priced buffet for what you get.
Like, listen, don't be surprised if later on, not this year, but later on next year, we go again because it's that good.
It is good. It is really good.
The salads are amazing, and I'm not really one for salads. But what shocks me is you didn't have the cheese and biscuits.
No, well, you saw how much I ate. I was stuffed. I had a lot.
You and your brother ate a lot.
Yeah, we did. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You don't when the mains come, you kind of forget them, and then when they come, you think, oh my god, I think I've got room for this. I was so full. So it was, but definitely, we Kelly and I definitely recommend Oxbow if anybody is in London thinking of going.
Yeah.
It really is a good buffet. Tia, hello. Hi, Mike and Kelly. How are we?
Hey, Tia.
We are good. How are you?
I hope you're well.
I hope you're good. How have you been? Where are you off to, young lady? Because you are always off somewhere.
Yeah,
nice.
she's always going off somewhere nice.
Sam's and the firework emojis. Yeah, so it is, of course, it's firework. Now we haven't got any fireworky things today, but we have got some little snacks to try, which are new. Hey, Tommy, how are you?
Hey, Tommy, I hope you're well. Another high flyer.
Exactly. How are things? You all right? Any more Grand Prix news? And how's the weather where you are? It's getting pretty cold here. So.
It's pretty cold.
So I'm glad you're in somewhere where it's nice and warm. It is definitely chilly today.
My hands are so cold. I'm just like, oh my god.
Tia said the Oxbow mains look like shed starters. Now, this is interesting you say that because what the other reason we wanted to show the two was the Sunday and the Saturday ones are totally different for the mains.
But so I'm not sure if so basically a lot of people forget about the mains. They're so like, oh my god, I'm going to eat all of this stuff, which they do. So you go and you eat your because they do eggs benedict and they do pancakes and they do all of these delicious starters and blah blah blah, and you fill up on those and you forget, oh actually there's a main coming. And I think, I'm not sure, so obviously I'll have to investigate on a Sunday for research purposes, obviously, to see if they've actually changed it now and only do sharing mains, because everybody eats that and then they forget about the main, and then there's quite a lot of wastage, I reckon, with the mains. So this time what I did, I ate less of the starters. I didn't even have eggs benedict, Florentine or Royale, because I wanted to leave room for the main, and I thought of these beef croquettes and blah blah blah. and they came out as sharing. So I was quite surprised. But I ate some because I'm not that good like with sharing, as some of you may know. But I'm getting better. I'm getting a lot better. And so yeah, so we sort of shared the mains and stuff. But I was a little bit disappointed that I couldn't choose my own dish because I had purposefully not eaten as much. But I can understand why they do it. But I'd like to go. I'm interested to see on a Sunday if they've changed that and now it's a sharing starter on
If
Sunday.
it remains the same, do you prefer the Saturday or the Sunday?
Do you know what? I like the Saturday because of the variety of the mains. So if I couldn't choose, I know I'd get a bit of each one. Does that make sense?
Now that's a good point. Now I've got to be honest. The Sunday is a bigger portion, but I saw how much I ate up to that point.
Yeah.
You don't really need that main. I'm going to say because there's so much other variety to have there. So it really, really depends on how much you're going to eat.
It just depends on as well if you want hot food. I mean, don't get me wrong, it doesn't come out piping hot like it's going to burn your mouth off anyway. It just comes it comes, I would say, above medium warm, I would say.
Yeah, I agree.
But it would be nice if it was a bit hotter. Just saying.
Tia said, I'm having a relaxing evening in today, which I love after the festival weekend. I'm exhausted. Oh,
festival weekend?
Where did you go?
Where did you go?
I can imagine all weekend.
Yeah, but is it that type of festival or is it like a different type of festival?
We will see. Freeman said, I'm back, changed from phone to computer and reporting for duty. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Liam, how are you?
Hey, Liam.
Liam said, hiya, legends. Oh, bless you. How are you? How are you doing?
Well.
Sam said, one of my American friends is complaining because it's -5 over there. Wow.
Where are they in
They
America?
must be in the north. I've got to say, it must be in the north. Where are we? Tommy said, I'm doing well, thank you. I'm currently in my second home that I like to call the south of France. Now, I know that because you wanted to purchase a place there. Funny you asked about Formula One because I've been invited to go to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Oh, wow. Oh, you've got to go. I know, it's the highlight.
France, and then I'm going to go to the Abu Dhabi. I mean, like...
I can imagine, Tommy, actually. I can see you in there with shades and a baseball cap on the trackside.
I want to know if you're going to try them chocolates, them viral chocolates.
You can do, actually, Tommy. Get some of those chocolates. I know that's not the reason you go and it's for the Grand Prix, but that's amazing.
Yeah.
Where are we? Aoife, how you been?
Hey, Aoife, I hope you're well.
Good to see you. Oh no, you're ill again. Bronchitis and flu. Good to catch you live again, Kelsey. It's lovely to see you. Make sure you get some rest. If you're not well as well, but hopefully we can keep you entertained. It's very nice to see you back. I know it's been a while, so I'm glad to see you're okay. Frill said, hey Tia, how are you, lovely? Aoife said, Mark, it's Aoife. We know it's you. We'll never forget you. Landed in a new crap hospital recently. Oh dear. Oh, no. Refuge is shutting down. Council has gone bust. Oh gosh.
Oh, I thought you were going to Florida. I thought you were going to go to Florida.
If it's gone bust, you must be the Birmingham Council because that I know they did go bust. Freon said, guys, I'm on study while at home, so I need to be very quiet because my dad thinks I'm studying but watching you.
Okay.
Well, we don't want to distract you from your study, but it's nice to have you on.
Yes. But try to study and just maybe have us on in the background low, but really try and study.
Tia said, I'm doing really well, Freon. Thanks for asking. How are you? Tia said, Diwali, Halloween, and Indian New Year all fell into one weekend. Well, happy Diwali.
Yeah.
I hope you had a really good time. Did you do anything special? Where are we?
Did you eat anything special?
Yeah, I thought so. Sam said, so the people where it's -5 is near Boston. So
I was going to say, was it New York? But
well, it's not far. Boston is, well, I say not far. It is quite far, but it's north. It is northeast, isn't it, Boston? So that is quite a way. Freon said, nice, thanks, Tia. Good, thanks. Home studying, just watching Mark and Kelly, which is what we like to have. Oh, Tommy, I'm so jealous, said Tia. I know, Tommy, it does sound absolutely amazing.
Tommy's just living life.
Mark,
I can't blame him.
Thank you for loving Kelly, your love example. You see? She doesn't like it when I do that. Are you at university, Freon? Asked Tia. No, I think, where are you? I'll let Freon say.
Yeah.
Aoife said, tell him, Mark, the 5 days were hell. Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear that. Doctor won't let you travel.
Oh.
Well, of course, you're not well. I think you're in the best place.
Yeah.
Get yourself better, first, and then you can see about traveling.
Like you can plan your trips and get excited for them and say, I'm going to do this and have a little checklist.
Tommy said, I will definitely go out to Abu Dhabi GP. I was invited by a friend who lives out there. It's the last race of the season, so it'll be a good one. Oh, yeah, you've got to go. If you've got that opportunity, Tommy. What I love about Tommy takes all these opportunities to come his way.
And do you know what? And so you should. So just say yes.
Absolutely. Where are we? Sam said, where are we? Where? Sam said, I sent messages on your last vid, but I don't think they were seen by anyone. Oh, right. Now, we had to say that, Sam. No,
video, not live.
Was it the live or the video? So I tell you what happened, Sam, when we were doing, we went to go visit my parents because it's my dad's 81st birthday this weekend. That's why we didn't do the live on Friday. So when we had the what do you call it, the premiere for Oxbow,
we were in the car.
We were actually driving back home in the car. So my brother was driving, we were in the car. So the internet kept cutting out. So we couldn't see people's messages. I think we've got one message, and I forgot who did it.
It was Nigel.
Well,
it's interesting because even though we've been at home and people have messaged, I can't see it on my phone.
I can on mine.
Yeah, but you're logged in, and then you have to tell me so that I can message.
Yes, and we would never obviously ignore your message.
Obviously.
Absolutely never. Do you know what it is? And that's what was happening. It was really, the reception was really, really bad.
Yeah, it is really bad.
So
because you couldn't even upload the
No, I couldn't for ages. Well, no, the uploads
I know
was bad, but because we were driving back, so we only got to see Nigel's message. So apologies if we didn't see your one as well. Do drop another one. We'll definitely respond to it. But yeah, so apologies. But anyway,
because we usually do respond.
Yeah, we always do want to respond, but sometimes that's what happens. We just happen to be on the road. I thought we would leave slightly earlier, but we didn't. Freon said, Mark and Kelly read the study one I wrote. Let's see your reaction. No, here we go. Yeah, you saw my reaction. Eva said, I lost my rag at one of the nurses who struggled with the IV insertion. I took over as a former nurse. Oh, so you actually did your own?
Yeah. Give it here.
He's at Freon's at high school. Mark and Kelly, read the one I said about studying. I think I did do that one, didn't I?
Was there another one?
Now, you may have dropped something. I'm studying while at home, so I need to be very quiet. Yes, we said that. We read that one because my dad thinks I'm studying watching you.
Was there another one that you wrote? Because like sometimes they don't pop up. I'm not sure why. Oh, was there something that we had to change on here?
Sam recommended it. You said there was something we needed to change. And I forgot how it is.
Let me have a look.
Yeah, you do all that. I'll read out the comments. You're back in the women's refuge. What are you doing?
Okay, I've changed it to live chat
rather
than top chat.
Let's see if that. Yeah, that was it. Change it to live chat rather than top chat. We keep forgetting to do that, and I think that's it. Sometimes it misses out some. So if we ever miss one out, it's not because we're not doing.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to be super sneaky. So guys, I'll be on here. All right. Well, don't get into trouble. We won't want you to get into trouble.
Like I said, have us down on low, and actually do study, please. It's important.
Well, Tia wishes you the best of luck in your exams. Eva said, have to try and get transferred elsewhere because so unwell, 4 more rounds and then advanced scans. Now on top of the main issue, have bronchitis and flu. Oh, door. Well, we hope you're feeling a bit better, but you'll forever be her sister figure. Tommy said, I definitely take every opportunity. I never say no.
Yes.
You remind me of that. There was a Jim Carrey movie, and I think it was called Yes Man.
No.
Was it? I think it was Yes Man.
It was called Yes Something, yeah.
And his character does that. He decided that he would say, if anybody asked him anything, he had to do it. So he had to say yes.
He always said no, and he was just living this horrible sort of like life. And then he went, his friend dragged him to a seminar, and it was about saying yes. And then that's what he did. He said yes to everything, and with hilarious consequences, obviously. It
was good though. You remind me of that one because you always go, yes, I want to learn Korean. Yes, I want to go to Grand Prix. Yes, I want to play the guitar. Yes, I want to. So you're always doing that thing. But it's really good. Do you know what? You'll have all these life experiences,
and you'll be able to look back on so much stuff. It'll be
done the Grand Prix. Done it there, done it here, Abu Dhabi. We're really interested though, Tommy. Please do keep us informed because I'm really interested to hear about what happens. A friend of mine actually went to Saudi Arabia for a couple of weeks and actually said how wonderful it was there. So I'll be very interested to see what you think. Oh, you Aoife snarled at the nurse. Maybe not do that. Yes, I know you said never do it, but she did. So Sam said, if you ever need a moderator for that kind of situation, you know I will help. Yeah, we know, and we really appreciate it because you do moderation for the Facebook.
For the Facebook page. I'm not always in it, and I only drop in and out of it, so I'm not as active as I should be. I'm always doing something, or basically at work, doing work, but I am not as active on it as I would like to be. I'm not as active on a lot of the social media platforms as much as I like to be. I'm getting caught up doing something, or sometimes I'm just tired. And so I'm not as active on Insta or TikTok or Facebook as much as I should be. But I'm so glad that Sam is sort of doing, and handling that. And it's just really appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, we really do appreciate that, because like I said, and we will definitely take you up on that if that's okay, if we're in that situation, because it was really difficult trying to get Wi-Fi right in the middle of the countryside driving home. All right, you be super sneaky, but don't get into trouble. You should remember your studies are very important. We don't want you to get into trouble. Charlie, hello.
Hey, Charlie.
515 followers. They're climbing. Well done.
Wow, because you were at 300 not too long ago.
I know, he's really climbing.
For 500, that's really, really good, Charlie.
You're gonna be overtaking us soon. How are you though? You good? Eva said, well, she did hit me with 9 attempts. Oh God, yeah, I'm not surprised. 9 attempts to try and put an IV in. It's not great. Friel said, thanks, Tia. Sam said, hugs to you, Aoife. Where are we? Aoife said, Mark, you'll never understand how much I see Cal as a sister figure. There you are. Right, where are we? Tommy said, oh, I really love the Middle East. Could you live there? Could you live in the Middle East?
Interesting. There is another TikToker who has moved to the Middle East, actually. I don't know what her reasoning was, but because I don't catch up with her all the time. And so, yeah, she just picked up and moved to the Middle East. She's got a boyfriend now and stuff like that. It's quite interesting, actually. I just think, oh.
So here's one for you guys. If you could, would you move to another country? And if so, where would you live? Even if it was just living temporarily, where do you think you could live to another country? The fact, I would love to go to the Middle East. I've never been. You're not so keen, but I would really love to go.
No, maybe one day I might go to Singapore.
That's not Middle East.
No, I know. I know it's not the Middle East. But what I'm saying is Singapore was one of the ones that you wanted to go to.
Yeah. I don't know about live there because I've never been, but
no, but if you you need to answer your own question.
All right,
if you're going to live somewhere.
Well, I'd be boring, I'm afraid. I would say either Florida, because we like going there, or maybe I'd like to try living in the Canary Islands for a little bit, although there isn't much to do there. But I'd like to live somewhere where the weather's nice.
Yeah, because there wouldn't be much to do in let's say Lanzarote. But there would be lots to do if we lived in Florida.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that is true.
I think it's a tricky one because we would want to go somewhere where we could do things, travel around, and all of that type of stuff. So I think, I mean, your brother sort of like traveled around when he lived in Washington.
Yeah.
And he did something all the time. Every weekend they did something.
Yeah, well, this is it. Well, you would do, I think, because you're there for a limited time, so you want to really take advantage of it. And it's new and it's different. Yeah. Friel says, so I just opened up my mail and I have loads of projects I need to finish up from my teachers. So I'm so mad at myself. It looks like I'm going to be busy till 9. Oh. Well, keep doing the study. Keep doing the study.
It's important.
I think it's best you do the study. Not that we want to kick you off, but your study is important.
It has to come first.
Eva said, oh, sticking in attempts. 9 attempts sticking in. Yeah, you mentioned that. Sam said there's an admin issue in the group I need to talk to you about, Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Message over Sam. I was going to say message over. That's what I meant, but that's the wrong term.
Sometimes I clear my my notifications and I don't always check all of them because I get so many notifications. So if you have sent something, I wouldn't have seen it, but I can see that you haven't sent something.
Probably, I think France has my heart, but I think south of France for you. Is that right, Tommy? I wouldn't envisage you going to someone like Paris, but I could see someone like Monaco, maybe Nice, maybe Marseille, maybe
places that I would dearly love to visit. Right, before we go on, shall we try some of these?
Oh yeah,
Otherwise,
sorry, we're
never
gonna
gonna try any of these.
Right, so guys, you'll see this for the live. We do have. Now you might say, do you get these from the States?
No, I picked these up in the shop.
Now, interesting enough, Kelly got these from the States. Look at the difference. They're much bigger in the United States, slightly different looking. So we've got flips. Now, flips are these are, what are they? What do you call them?
Well, they're pretzels.
Pretzels, that's the word. So we've got salted caramel flavor, peanut butter flavor, and cinnamon bun flavor. You've also got, what else have you got?
I've also got in bar form white chocolate Ferrero Rocher and Raffaello coconut and almond. How amazing is that? A white Ferrero Rocher, never seen it, definitely gonna try it.
What else have we got here? I'll let you do this one.
This is caramel nut crunch. I saw this. Do you know where I got that? All of these are from Co-op.
Really?
They're from Co-op. I was just like, I gotta try these.
So there we are. This is the caramel nut crunch. So it says new. So we're thinking it's going to be new.
And I don't know if we've tried it on here before, but limited Yorkie crunchy. The limited edition.
So it's got crunchy honeycomb in the Yorkie bar. So I always thought, because Yorkie, what is Yorkie? Nestle. Oh, because they can't use the word crunchy. Sorry, yeah, because it's Nestle. Crunchy is Cadbury. So honeycomb. There we are. Before we get sued. Right. Where are we? Eva said, Kelly, I feel like death warmed up, coughing with bronchitis, still fainting. Ooh. So rest. You need rest. Yeah. Sam said, I would hate to live anywhere it's too hot. It makes my pain levels flare. Well, I thought it'd be the opposite, you know, Sam. I thought the heat would actually help your pain.
Yeah, you know, like hot baths and stuff like that. I thought that would, help.
Now, Sam said about the Canary Islands, the walks across the volcanic ridge in the Canary Islands are so beautiful. You could do that every day if you live there. Oh, yeah, Sam said she's messaged you about the issue. You can have a look at that as well. I'll read out the comments before we start this. Eva said, coughing so hard, I faint for microseconds. You need to rest. Plenty of fluid, young lady, and rest. Tia said, wow, I'm getting so many adverts while watching your live. Is that a sign your channel is growing? Oh, do you know what? We don't like the adverts on here because it kind of cuts it. I'm sorry about that, Tia. We used to have a function that basically allowed us to cut the adverts out, but then we can't anymore. So we're kind of limited to that. But yeah, we hope it's a sign it's growing, but it's we hope it doesn't interrupt it too much. Right. Eve, where are we? Tommy said, yes, south of France, definitely. I thought it would be the south of France. I had a real suspicion it'd be the south of France. And that's one area of France we've never really explored.
No, it isn't. Yeah, I would dearly love to go to the south of France. I've spoken about it many times. And it's just one of those places. Even my mum would as well.
There we are.
She's probably been before, because many years ago. But yeah, not since.
Right, where are we? I'm doing my religious homework first because it's easier first. Well, there you are. There you go. Start with the easy bits and get it out of the way. Where are we? Fireworks is going off at Guy Fawkes. The smell of fire. Is anybody else can hear? We can't hear any firework displays, although there have been down the street.
I heard some earlier, but I can't. But we're talking at the moment. They're quite faint, so we can't hear anything.
All right, Tia said, would you guys do a Christmas meal get together with everyone in London?
Right. Okay. So this is so we've spoken about a meetup and stuff before, and I think maybe we could coordinate something. I just don't know the logistics of it, and obviously for safety reasons and stuff like that. But it is something that we would consider. We would just have to work out logistics and stuff like that. But a Christmas meal.
That would be nice. A get together. You get to well, you know what we look like.
Yeah, we just don't know what everyone else looks like.
So
but yeah, that is something that would be. I just don't know how I would plan it. I would have to really think on it. But I think it is. It is a very. I mean, I love Christmas dinner, and there are a couple of places that I would have in mind, and also it would depend on people's budgets as well.
Yeah.
I know what our budget would be, but I don't know what other people's budgets would be. But yes, I like. Listen, I love a Christmas dinner.
Yeah. So watch this, but we'll closer to the time. Let's arrange something.
Yeah, it'd be closer to the beginning, maybe.
December.
Yeah, maybe beginning, possibly the 2nd or 3rd week of December, I think.
Kirsty, hello. How are you?
Hey, Kirsty.
Nice to see you. You good? Hello, Eve. I hope you get better. Says better. Eva says Freon. Hello, Kirsty. I think you meant hello, Kirsty, rather than GTSY. But I think that's a bit of a typo. Kirsty said hi, Freon. Hello, Kirsty. Talking of planning, I have a joke. How does a planet? Sorry. I have a joke. How does a planet, a party, its plants? Go on, say that again. How I'm talking of planning. I have a joke. How does a planet, a party, its planets? I don't know. How does a planet party its planets? We'll wait for the punchline. Right. Well, we're waiting for the punchline.
I'm thinking in space something.
Right. What should we try first?
Ooh. Let's try what I think would be the worst one, which would be the cinnamon one.
Oh, that's my favorite.
I mean, that's going to be the worst one.
Oh, I've got a new hair called Kelly, says Eva. What's a new hair?
Oh.
Right. So these are flips. Never tried the British ones. We've tried.
You're opening the salty caramel ones.
Oh God, I didn't see that one. Right, we'll do the 7. We're going to open all of them, aren't we?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So this is the cinnamon bun flavored. These are chocolate flavored pretzels, or these are cinnamon bun.
It's cinnamon flavored pretzels.
Oh, how does a planet plan a party its planets?
I don't know. In my mind, I'm thinking like Space Jam or something like that, but I don't think it is.
Oh, yeah. Go on. How does a party? How does a planet plan a party its planets? Right, here we go. Oh, so Zachary loves these, says Sam.
Ooh. What, the cinnamon ones?
Right, here we go. So that's what they look like.
These are limited edition. They smell really strong.
They've got a really strong cinnamon flavor to them. They're good.
They are nice.
You see?
They are nice.
Oh, that's really good.
I can imagine Mark eating all of these now.
That's a real cinnamon flavor. These have got, I'm not going to lie, I can see that these are American. These have got a real American taste to them.
I don't think they are. Are they made in the States? They might be American, but they might not be made in the States. That was fireworks.
Yeah, that's fireworks. I'm loving these. I'm going to eat a lot of these. Oh, it's a high quality synthetic hair and special glue on eyebrows. Oh, yeah, because I know you have. Yeah. Are you happy with it? Oh, Kirsty says, I very well, thank you. I love flips. These are really good. So we're just trying the cinnamon bun flavor. That is delicious with the salt of the pretzel as well. You've got that lovely sweet and salt kick. That is delicious. Nice. I'm going to eat loads of those. So let me put that to one side.
I'll be forgotten about.
Right, next up, we have the salted caramel flavor. Right, it's got a grab and ground. Cash prizes every 12 weeks, 12 winners. So you scan that. Where is it? Yeah, there you are. If you want to win 12 grand. And then you can go in there. Right. Got to open this. So we're now going for the salted caramel.
No, you haven't opened it wide enough.
I'm
just getting crumbs. Let me just take a couple. Rather than...
Go on, you take that. I'll read the comments. Friend said, I was in your neighbourhood when I was in England and I saw your house and me and my family hopped a car out your window. I hope you didn't. Luckily, that didn't happen. You wouldn't do that to us, Freon, would you? Not in our neighbourhood. Right, here we go. So this is the salted caramel. Well, that's really good. Oh my God. That's like ice cream. I'm having another too. I actually like that.
They taste salty, but I don't think they taste like salted caramel.
No, they taste like caramel. They do taste salted though.
That's what I'm saying. They do taste salty. That extra salty, but not like salted caramel.
They just put extra salt on them.
There's a creamy taste to it,
Mm.
but it's not a caramel taste.
It tastes like ice cream to me. That tastes like ice cream.
That does not taste like ice cream to me. No, thank you. But they taste creamy, salty, like more salt than usual. But that's it. They don't have like a. They don't taste like the cinnamon's quite strong. Now, I got the peanut butter because I wanted to try it against the other peanut butter that we got from the States. So.
Right, so this is the one you got from the States. This is the peanut butter. Yeah. This is your peanut butter one, but these aren't pretzels though.
No, but these are they're filled pretzels.
Okay.
They're filled pretzels, and these are pretzels.
Right, let's try flips.
Yeah.
So this is the peanut butter.
Do you know what that tastes like? That tastes like bacon.
I get bacon. There's nothing like
that
bacon.
That tastes like bacon.
It tastes nothing like bacon.
An aftertaste of smoky bacon.
Where are we? Hello, Kirsty, says Aoife. Sam says Zachary's very fussy. He knows good chocolate. Well, he's got a very good taste because I'm agreeing with this. We've got your hair started into a bob. Lovely. Right, here we go. That's got a very unusual taste to it.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like peanut butter. Well, it does, but...
You know what it tastes like? A bit like dry roasted nuts.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what it tastes like.
It's got a very synthetic peanut butter taste to it.
I don't think it's synthetic. It just tastes like dry roasted peanuts.
It has got, it's weird, got a dry roasted peanut. Well, I suppose it's peanut.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be peanut butter.
Not my fave. Right,
so we try it against the stuffed.
All right, so this is the one from the States. This is the stuffed peanut butter. Sarah, how are you?
Hey, Sarah, hope you're well.
How you been? He would throw a thing in my thing. Cheeky Freon. Where he said, Mark, you need a workout after you eat. I think I probably do, Freon. This is definitely going to add the calories. Here we go. The peanut butter taste is stronger in this one.
But that tastes like dry roasted peanuts.
And the chocolate is better than the American one. Sorry, Americans, but I would prefer I prefer this one. And this one isn't great.
So, what are we saying is the best out of all three then?
Oh, that's hard. I thought it'd be the cinnamon, but I've got to say that salted caramel I'm impressed with.
Really?
I think that
I would go for the cinnamon ones.
Let me try.
Yeah, I would go for the limited edition cinnamon. And I don't even really like cinnamon that much.
Yeah, I agree. 8 out of 10 for me, so for the cinnamon bun. 7 for me, salt caramel. 6 for the peanut.
I agree.
Yeah? So, my God, this is the first time we've ever agreed. So our winner is the cinnamon bun flips. Out of the flips. Oh, did you guys, like, Sarah asked, did you guys ever try those milk chocolate pickup bars? I highly recommend them with a cup of tea.
Milk chocolate pickup bars? I don't ever.
What were they?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Was that the M&S ones? Was that the M&S ones? The big chunky bars? Was that the one, Sarah?
No, we tried those ones.
No, we didn't. We didn't. We tried one very similar, but not those.
Oh,
ones.
the daddy one.
Yeah, we couldn't get hold of them.
Yeah, we couldn't get hold of them.
Was that the ones you mean? Everyone said, "Hey, Sarah, how good to see you. I hope you're well." Liam said, "Oh, dry roasted, yummy." They do, Liam. I don't know why they do. Kelly's right.
They do taste like dry roasted peanuts.
Oh God, I'm eating all these. This is not good.
I know he's gonna eat them.
Okay.
Right.
Let's stop that.
There is one thing I do want to taste, which is from the States. Oh no, we did try it on. But we tried it with the bigger one, maybe. Nut butters.
Oh yeah. We did. Yeah, we done that.
Yeah,
we done that. For instance, I go to our local gym in Aya, where I'm from, and my crush works there. She always calls me Pookie. She goes to my school. Oh, bless. Does she know she's your crush?
Yeah.
Sarah said,
And is she your age?
yeah, what is it? Sarah said, like 2 flat biscuits with a slab of chocolate in between. They're their own brand, I believe. Right, we'll have to... No, we haven't tried pickup bars. We will have a look for those. Sorry, Sarah. I think we got confused with the M&S ones. We were thinking you meant those. But we'll have a look. We will definitely have a look. Tommy said, it's been so long since I had British sweets. Oh, Tommy,
You've been to the UK since. You should have picked up some
Yeah, but
sweets.
he probably didn't want to waste time picking up sweets. If we had a PO box, we could send this over to you because it's. I
remember sending your brother.
Oh yeah, we should. So when my brother lived in Washington, DC, we used to send him over British sweets. Of course, they really looked forward to them because they hadn't had them for such a long time. So when this like food parcel came up, and the other thing he wanted, which is my brother's favorite, was salad cream, which you cannot get in the States. Well, you probably can, but it's hard to get hold of. So we used to send him over salad cream. That was the one thing he craved being in there. Yeah, I've not seen these.
No.
And it's how you described them, 2 biscuits with chocolate in them.
You know what it's like? They're them like Lou biscuits almost. They look like Lou biscuits.
There we go.
Balsan, that's the word. Balsan biscuits. Yeah, I know the ones. I've not tried them with the chocolate inside, but I've tried them when they're one and there's chocolate on them, but not in a sandwich. Balsam biscuits. Yeah, I know the ones you mean.
Where are we? Freon said, yeah, well, she is the same age as you. Oh, good. And her mum says to me, she always wants me to ask her on a date. Well, if her mum wants you to ask her on a date,
then you've got approval, it seems like.
You have. Are you interested in asking her for a date? Tommy said, I did come back, but I still had loads of different ones from various places. But the thing is, you get to sample right across the world.
Right.
I
really need to get some. So there's an Irish chocolate, and it's called Butler's, and somebody got it for me once, many years ago. And I always think, oh, I must get some Butler's. And I was at the when I was going to Dallas, I did pick up some. I was going to pick up some Butlers, but I got caught up looking round, but I didn't actually go and get any Butlers, which I should have done.
Where are we? Tommy said, no, we've done that one as well. But yeah, it'd be interesting actually, because you could probably do more wider flu vlogs than we do, because you're out really around the world.
Yeah, around, chocolates from around the world, or candies from around the world.
You could definitely do that. Eva said, I'm too ghostly to picture myself. Oh, bless. I know you're not, but you're not well.
Yeah.
There you are, Freon. Tia said, yes, Freon, definitely ask her out. There you are.
I agree.
Sarah said, yes, exactly. They have different flavors, but I like the plain milk chocolate ones the best. Right. Thank you, Sarah. We will keep an eye out for those.
Not sure about plain, but you would eat plain.
Pick up. Well, you wouldn't eat dark.
Plain is dark, darling.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought, all right.
Yeah.
I'll eat that.
Plain is dark.
Is that true, Sarah? I always thought plain was milk.
No.
Eva said, I sent you a picture of the Pacific Kelly wig. All right, we'll have a little look. Freon said, I have huge news as well. So I go to a sports camp and my coach said that he thinks I would make a good sports coach and he's offered me a scholarship. Well done.
Congratulations.
Right. Brilliant. Well done,
Good for you.
Right. Oh, yeah, exactly. Tia said, I mean, Freon, if she's calling you Pookie, she definitely likes you. See, not even Kelly calls me Pookie. So I think
there you go.
Very nice. We won't show. Very, very nice. It does actually. It does really suit you.
That's not her.
But I mean, oh no, it isn't. Sorry.
No.
From this angle, I just saw the top. But yeah, I think that would suit you. Where are we? Tia, I know Tia. There you are. You see, so you know. Sorry, I said I meant milk. There you are. Milk chocolate.
Yeah, but plain chocolate is
oh no, she said it. Yeah, milk is my favorite. Plain is too dark for me. It's like Kelly. Yeah. Kelly doesn't like dark chocolate at all.
Milk chocolate, yes. Plain chocolate, no.
Well done, Freon, says Aoife. Right. Thank you. Right, let's go on to the next one.
Right. Shall we go? I'm actually interested in trying these, but I'm also interested in trying this. Let's go for this one first. This is the caramel nut crunch.
The caramel nut crunch. So
that looks so interesting.
It's so new. It's got written on the top right-hand corner. Congratulations, says Tia.
Yeah,
there you are.
oh, bless you.
So pleased you, Freon, says Aoife. There you are. So thanks. You got the thanks back from Freon. Right. Okay, here we go. So this is caramel nut
crunch. Yeah.
Oh my god, I shouldn't have eaten so many of the other bits. But I'm sure I can soldier on.
I'm sure you can soldier on. Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh, do you want to take a bite?
Look at that. Oh, there's tons of nuts in there.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of caramel.
Caramel, yeah.
Right. You got all the. Oh, that bit. You have those two bits.
I'm not sure taste of anything except for Cadbury's chocolate.
I am exactly the same. You see the delay us trying this. I'm there thinking I can't taste anything. Right. There's a very, very, very subtle nut and caramel taste to that. I was expecting to get hit by the big pounding of nuts. You can see how many nuts are in there. Look.
I was expecting to get hit by flavors and all. It tastes like of Cadbury's chocolate. I don't know.
Do you know what it is? And this is just me. I think they've ground the nuts up too fine.
But even then, I mean,
and
the nuts don't really taste of anything.
And the caramel is too thin a layer. That's my thing. I can see why they've done it so it doesn't overpower the chocolate. But I think the problem is, I mean, it's very light. Because it's got very thin. And also as well, I don't think these are nuts at the bottom. I think that's some kind of nougat. So you don't get much chocolate in this.
It doesn't taste of any nougat to me. But what I will say, I'm not a lover of Cadbury's caramel. And I feel like the caramel is too thick. And not like a lovely runny type.
Yeah, it's a caramel layer and chopped hazelnut. So there is no nougat in there.
Yeah,
You're
there's
right.
no nougat in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's very, very light. It's okay.
I mean, it tastes of Cadbury's chocolate. I mean,
it's nice. Don't get me wrong, because it's Cadbury's chocolate.
Yeah.
But I'm disappointed in it. I thought there could be more of a nutty taste in there. I would have. Do you know what I would have done? I would have kept the pieces a lot more chunkier, so you get a real nut taste to it. And I think as well, I don't know. There's something missing in it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. There is something missing with that, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that one.
I'm not so sure. So a bit disappointing. But if you like your nuts and you like your caramel, I think that might be for you. But I've got to be honest. I think I would prefer the milk and nuts is better. Just the chocolate and the nuts. You know, not fruit and nut. What's the other one? Just Cadbury's nuts with the nuts in it. But they do whole hazelnuts in it. So you really get that hit. Yeah, not too bad. But I think that's very subtle. If anybody else has had it, let us know.
Yeah. I want to try these next.
Right, let's do these next. I'll read the comments out while you're doing that. Okay. Aoife said, Mark, are you and I? Is there more? Oh, I will see. Right, you go on to something else then. I thought, am I an I? Am I? Aoife, are you Irish? I'm too from Dublin and Carlo. Aoife said, Mark, you're an amazing man. Oh, bless you. That's very nice to say. Yes, Aoife is from Ireland, she said. Freon said, what part of Ireland are you from? I'm from Dublin. Anyways, I'm going to leave and love you as I have to finish my setting. So I'll see you next Tuesday. Yes, we will do. Thank you for reminding us. There won't be a live this Friday, but there will be next week. So keep an eye out for that, guys. Good luck with your study. Here we are. Right. So we are now trying the Ferrero Rocher. This is the white chocolate. All right, let's try.
Yeah, but it's not white cheap chocolate, which is the one that you don't like.
Ooh, very posh. It's actually got. Are they nuts on there?
This is Ferrero Rocher.
Is that sesame seed on there? It looks like it's got sesame seeds on there.
I don't think it's sesame seed.
What are those little bumps on there? Or is that just a pattern?
No, that's just a pattern. That is to represent the Rocher.
Okay, here we go then.
You're really spoiling us.
Well, we'll find out now. Okay, that's good. It's not.
Now you can taste nuts.
That is much better.
Mm-hmm,
Sorry, Cadbury, but that is much better than this. I'm not a fan of white chocolate, but this is good. How about them?
Mm.
You get and
It's creamy.
Now you can see the nuts are cut very, very fine, probably finer than this. But for some reason, this really tastes of hazelnut. This doesn't, and I don't know why. That is definitely a yes from me.
Yeah, yeah. That is nice.
That's definitely right. We'll score this at the end, guys, so you can see it. But that is a definite yes. Right. Kelly, tell Mark, Mr. Sudan, doctor, and my ex-husband are trying to get in touch with me. I'm done being abused and reliant on men, hence education, which has also helped me through the abuse at the hands of my aunt. Mark, please, please, Mark and Kelly, I can't say where in Ireland I'm from for my safety. Yes, of course. Yeah, no, don't say it. Yeah, so don't worry. Freon's gone now anyway, but yes, of course. You don't have to say, of course. And with anything is the main thing for anybody on this channel is to remain safe. We never do our expectation to say where you're from, so don't worry. Sam said, just put the white chocolate in the microwave for a minute and it transforms into a complete yumminess. Ooh.
I love melty chocolate.
Do you know what? Our microwave's not working, but I could do that with a bain-marie, Sam.
We don't really use the microwave anyway, but
I wonder if we could put it in the air fryer. Would that work?
Oh, I'm sure it would.
Or would that just go into a molten mess?
No, you would do it for like 10 seconds or whatever.
Right. So next up, we're moving from Ferrero Rocher and we're going to Raffaello. So again, these are normally in those, you get these, this is the coconut white chocolate. You normally get them in the little like snowball type things.
Yeah.
But this is in a bar. We've not tried this one before.
No, these are all new. I've never seen them before.
Right, Sam said if you let it caramelize in the heat, it will taste really good.
I bet it would.
This though looks suspiciously like the bar. It's the same. It's even got the same pattern on it.
But it's the same company.
Is it?
Yes.
I thought they were different.
Ferrero Rocher, they make both of these.
Oh yeah, it does say Ferrero on there. Right. Okay. Let me just have the other one. Okay, and again, you've got the little pattern on it, which makes sense. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. That is amazing. Right. This is so sorry, Cadbury's. Sorry. This is so superior to it. Don't at me. But it's got a really strong coconut taste. Now, if you don't like coconut, I'm going to state the obvious. This is not for you.
Right. And
if you don't like hazelnut, it's not for you. But these are tremendous. Oh my word, these are so good. That's really, really good. And I don't like white chocolate, but that is really, really good. Both of those are excellent.
To be fair, it's wrong to say you don't like white chocolate. You don't like cheap white chocolate.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, my palate's been elevated. That's your fault. Right, okay.
Can't help it. I'm bougie like that.
Right, last but not least, and my God, we've gone through the chocolate now. You guys will get to see us try. This is the Yorkie. This is the New Yorkie, not New York, but New Yorkie bar, which has honeycomb in it.
Limited edition. Honeycomb. Let's try this bad boy. Now, when they advertised this back in the day, they were the man's chocolate. They didn't get they didn't gear it towards women. It was geared towards men, truck drivers, and all of that.
This is true. So it's got the reminiscence actually of the Yorkie bar. So you've got the big chunks. You remember those big chunks?
So if you're old enough, you'll remember the blue advert. I mean the blue packet.
Oh, bless you. If it said you have continuously shown me how amazing example how real men should treat women. I don't know if I'm the best example, but that's very kind of you to say. Right, here we go. Oh wow.
Now, as soon as you bite into it, you get that hit of honeycomb.
I've not had a Yorkie bar for years.
It's got like a smoky, dark taste to it.
This is a totally different. It caught me off guard actually. It tastes totally different to Cadbury's. Totally different. And Kelly's right. It has a very smoky taste to this chocolate.
I got Ben and Siobhan one, so it'd be interesting to see what they think as well.
Yorkie is yum, says Liam. Oh, thank you for the compliment, Eva. I won't read it out because that's very kind of you. It's a personal thing, so thank you. Right, okay. Liam, I think you'll like this one because this has got the extra bit of the honeycomb in it.
Well, the crunch, and it's got like a smoky taste to it as well.
It's quite nice, actually.
Like a cinder, smoky type taste to it.
This is different from regular chocolate. Now, I think it's going to be a bit Marmite. You're going to love it or hate it. If you don't like a smoky taste to it, you probably won't like this one. But I do like the taste. I've never had smoky chocolate before. But that's actually quite right. Right. Whew, chocolate right.
Chocolate it out.
Right, okay then, guys. Let us score. So we started with the Dairy Milk and More, which is the caramel nut crunch. So you can see it's got quite a is that going to focus? It's got quite a high level of
move it back a bit and then a bit more
forward. Go on. Focus away. So this was a bit this is
disappointing for me.
I agree. It doesn't taste.
It's disappointing, and so I can't get. If I'm comparing it to the others, or even if it's in its own right, I still can't give it a high score.
Right.
I can't.
Okay. Give it a score.
I would give it a 4.
No, it's not as bad as that. Wow. I give it a 6. So overall score between the two.
Why would you give it a 6?
Because as a chocolate bar, it's not bad. It's not the worst chocolate I've had. So
would you get it again?
No.
Right.
But that doesn't mean I wouldn't score it higher. I mean, there's stuff I'd score higher and wouldn't get again. I wouldn't get it again because I think there's better chocolates out there.
I'm going to explain my 4.
Go then.
Which is, so it's creamy, but that's all it has.
Yeah, it's very creamy.
It's creamy. It's a Cadbury's. Now, I can buy the Creations, also creamy, and it will be 100 times better than this one. So in all good consciousness, I cannot give it higher than a 4.
Eva said, Kelly, you're the sister I would choose to be my for yourself 1,000 times. You're always amazing. You pull no punches. That is true. And take no crap. That is true. But you inspire her. Right. Thank you. Yeah, going back to this, I was going to say I wouldn't get this again. We'll do the flips as to whether we'll get these again or not in a moment. But yeah, I agree. I wouldn't get this again. It's a bit disappointing. So guys, we can't recommend this one, I'm afraid. Sorry to say.
Yeah, I can't recommend it. I would say don't bother.
Yeah, I was going to say, but we also don't want you guys to waste your money. So we would probably say,
if you want to try it, do. But all I'm saying, I was disappointed with it.
Right. Next up, we did the Ferrero Rocher white chocolate with hazelnut. Now this was good.
Let me tell you, right? So when I was younger, I had so many Ferrero Rochers. I can't eat Ferrero Rochers now. I don't find enjoyment out of them. But I've never tried a white Ferrero Rocher. And this lends itself and gives it a level that I think, oh yeah, I could eat this again. Like if somebody gave me a white, I could eat that again, totally. But I can't eat a normal Ferrero Rocher anymore. But this was, as a bar, I feel like this is nice. This could be somewhat, it's not my new favorite, but it could be, I could totally understand if this was someone's new favorite.
Definitely. And also, interestingly, this kind of shows this bar how you can have small nuts in there but really taste nutty.
Yeah,
that's really good. Again, I'm going to state the obvious. If you don't like hazelnut, that's not for you, or nuts in the chocolate is not for you. But it's got a beautiful nut flavor.
And it's creamy.
Yeah, it's really
nice.
Good. And I don't like white chocolate, but I like that. It's not as strong or cheapy chocolate flavor. That's really good.
Yeah.
Score, please.
I would score it a 7.
I'm giving that a 9.
What?
I'm giving that a 9. I'm giving that a 9.
He doesn't even like white chocolate.
Overall score is an 8. So that's good. Would you get it again?
Yes.
Yes, for me.
I would get it again. But I wouldn't get it like, it's not one of those ones I'd buy often, if that makes sense.
I think it's not. Right. Well, if you argue with the doctor, Aoife, they're trying to do the best for you and keep you in. So I think you should stay in. I agree, Sam. More excited flavors are needed with chocolate. They do tend to stick to the what I call the safe ones: nuts, fruit. Well, I say fruit, raisins, or caramel. They can't seem to deviate from that.
I don't know. Creations do like popping candy, and they do the jelly things. I love a creation, you know.
Well, my brother, when he went to Mexico, they do things like
What,
fig,
crickets?
no, fig, mango, all of those. So they do more. Well, these crickets is something different rather than nuts all the time. Anyway, wrong way round. Oh, even so, Butler's is gorgeous. Does outdoor Butler's chocolate, is that?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to get when we get to the airport. This is the only place that you can buy it here. Unless I suppose you went to an Irish shop, possibly.
Well, what was it? Oh, Eva said she wants to get us an Irish hamper. That would be interesting.
Oh,
But you don't have to, is it?
you don't. No, not at all.
Liam went 7. Right. This one, Raffaello, which is coconut and almond.
Raffaello.
Sounds like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
Right, go on.
Raffaello. I really like this one. I mean, I like Raffaello anyway. Even in the normal like thing, I like it more than Ferrero Rocher. But that's because I've not rinsed it out yet, so I can still eat them. With the Ferrero Rocher, I was eating. I can't eat them no more. So I would score it higher because I could still eat. So I would score it at an 8.
I'm going to give this a 9 as well. I really like these. Sorry, guys.
Do you know what the taste you gave that? You liked it more than that.
Yeah. So all right, I'm going to drop my other one. Sorry, 8.5. 9. I've got to say this was I love coconut.
Yes, yeah.
And it's a very strong coconut. So just to warn you, if you don't like coconut, obviously stating the obvious, this was not for you because it's very strong coconut.
Yeah, I don't think it's very strong coconut, but you can definitely tell. It's not like if you got a coconut macaroon or something like that. So it's not as strong as that for me. But definitely it's got that coconut taste. It's got that hazelnut taste. It's got that creaminess. The only thing that is missing is when you have a Raffaello, you get the cream in the middle.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have that.
It doesn't have that.
But it's still good.
I think it's missing a trick. And if it was to score higher than a 9 for me, it's because this one doesn't score. I mean, I would give this an 8.5, I think. But it would have to have the cream in the middle. If you had the cream in the middle, oh,
well, there you go. So that's it. I'm taking that. So you buy this again.
Yes, yeah.
Where are we? You're going to be admitted again, possibly with bronchitis. I thought you were in there already with bronchitis. Lauren, how are you?
Hey, Lauren, I hope you're well.
How you been? What have you been up to? You good? Oh, this is interesting. Sam said they don't even use British flavours like apple crumble chocolate. That would be a really good idea.
I don't know about.
No, I think that's a brilliant idea.
I'd have to think on it because I feel like.
Oh wow, Sam, you just come out with these amazing flavours. Listen to this.
Go on.
Having a bar with custard in it. So you'd have like a custard chocolate bar.
Right.
So you'd have custard in the middle instead of like caramel.
I don't like custard, but go on.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know what she's talking
Sorry.
about. And cherry bakewell. That would
cherry
work.
bakewell I could get on board with for sure. We had a cherry chocolate, didn't it? I wonder if your brother got it for us, or did we get it for your brother?
Not cherry bakewell flavour though.
Not cherry bakewell flavour, no.
Sam, you come up with these brilliant ideas.
Yeah.
Right.
I think cherry bakewell would work.
Now, last but not least, we'll wrap this up with the Yorkie duo. What's your score?
I would give that a 7.
I agree. I give this a 7. So that's our thing. Would you get it again?
Yes, because I have bought it before.
I'm not sure I would. I liked it, but I'm very picky with chocolate.
Yeah.
Do you know what? If I was getting a bar, I would probably get that.
Yeah.
Right, flips.
The manly bar.
Right, just quickly with the flips. Cinnamon bun, would you get that again?
Yes.
Yeah, I would too. The salted caramel?
No.
I would consider it. If the bun was if the cinnamon bun wasn't available, then yes.
If the bun wasn't there,
yes, I would. Peanut butter.
No.
No, I wouldn't. There you go. That's it, guys. That is our review on Flips, Dairy Milk, Yorkie, and the 2 Ferrero Rochers.
Yeah, it's about whether it's worth the calories or not. That's what we're looking at. Is it worth the calories?
Which one of this is? Hold up. Which ones are worth the calories? I agree.
These are worth the calories.
That one, Liam, I think you would like.
Yeah, I think you'd like it for sure. And I think that if you like honeycomb, and this is like a darker cinder, it's almost like a burnt honeycomb.
Yeah.
If you think of it in that sense. I would get it again. I have gotten it again previously. So yeah. But now that I'm comparing it with the others, I feel like the others are scoring a bit higher.
Eva said if she's better in the summer of 2026, looking to go on the cruise.
Oh, nice.
Be very nice, Eva. I think
Spoil yourself, Eva.
I think you deserve it.
Yeah.
The time you've had, I think you deserve it. I want the highest cabin with the balcony. Got back, it hit me again. Well, you need to rest. Make sure you're resting.
Yeah.
Sam says some food should be saved for holidays and special occasions, etc. Bad custard is horrible, but great is amazing. I totally agree. I think one of those things, the custard I always find that's easy to make the biggest mistake on this stuff, like the birds one where you got to make yourself. It's so easy to get that wrong and lumpy. Now that's not to say birds is bad. It's not. But it's easy to get it wrong.
For me, I like creme anglaise, which is not the same as custard, as Mark likes to say, as we proved when we Googled that. I like creme anglaise. I'm not a lover of custard.
Oh, Caddy don't know what she's talking about.
Or Humble Crumble do frozen custard. That is nice. It's nice.
The best custard I've had, and this is a tip for everybody, is go for the M&S finest, not their finest, but what's their best? The taste of
I think it's gastro, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
Madagascar vanilla.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
That is, but that's creme anglaise.
But
custard.
It's custard. Creme anglaise is English cream, which is custard. So it is delicious. Try that. You will not be disappointed if you like custard.
Creme anglaise translated is what?
English cream. Cream of England. Yeah, which is custard.
It's not custard. We could Google it again if you want to be proven wrong.
Would you try a chocolate bar? So this is a question to you from Sam. Would you try a chocolate bar with flavors like maple syrup and bacon, Kelly?
Now, believe it or not, I have actually tried chocolate bacon before. And I didn't much enjoy it, but it was with a dark chocolate with the bacon, which, you know where we tried it? At Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium. So they did a bacon there with chocolate. It was a chocolate covered bacon. And I didn't enjoy it, but maybe I would have liked it better if it had been milk chocolate. Because a lot of people, they like that salty sweet. So like Ben likes the ham and pineapple.
Oh yeah,
which I find quite offensive.
In a pizza, of course.
Yeah, on pizza. I'm not a lover of pork with sweet flavors, so I'm not a lover of it with like an apple sauce, or the most that I can take it with would be cranberry sauce. So I could have pretty much a whole roast dinner with cranberry sauce. But I don't know why, but my palate doesn't enjoy fruity flavors with like meat, and it doesn't enjoy chocolate with meat, if that makes sense. I also tried the bacon maple donut from Voodoo Donuts, and I liked the donut with the maple, but with the bacon it just didn't taste right. And the texture of the donut along with the bacon, it just didn't taste right. Yeah.
Would you have one of that? I would love to do maple syrup chocolate, though. I think that would be wonderful.
I think maple syrup chocolate would be good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I do feel that probably would be a good flavor.
Tia said, I want to create a fantastic Christmas cookie jar. Oh really? So when you say cookie jar, are you going to make one yourself, like out of porcelain, and then decorate it?
Or do you mean you're going to bake the cookies to go in the cookie
jar?
jar?
I was going to say, actually, I'm thinking Tia would actually create the jar. Well, I think she would do both, but I think she'd be brilliant at creating the jar.
And I think Tia's talking about the actual cookies, like an amazing cookie jar.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Aoife said, got to go and try and sleep. Chat next week. Okay.
Aww.
Well, listen, you go rest. Make sure you look after yourself, Aoife, and don't push yourself. And yeah, thank you for coming on. So I know you've not been well, but it's really good to see you again. So I hope you get some rest. Do look after yourself, though, please, and do get some rest. Get plenty of fluids. Tia said, I feel that Sam is so arts and crafty. She paints a great one. I think she would.
Yes.
I can really see that. Actually, I think Kirsty's, though, creative as well. I can see Kirsty doing it too. And you, Tia.
I think, yeah, all three of you for sure could. So they did one thing at work one time where they did like a team bonding event, and I missed it, and I really wanted to go, but I had something to do. I think it was like to do the live with you guys, I think. So I thought, I forewent that, and they came back with these lovely, like some of them had done soap dishes and painted them, and some of them had done coasters, and they were like porcelain, what do you call it? What do you call the thing that you have to shape into clay? Clay.
Yeah.
So made from clay and stuff like that. And I was looking at it thinking, oh, I wish I'd gone. But I also wanted to do the live with you guys, so I couldn't. But yeah.
Kirsty hopes he feels better soon. Sam said, "Oh, Tia, yesterday I made a train tunnel and painted it with my grandson." Oh, brilliant! Has he got a model railway set? You're so creative. That is actually really good.
Definitely.
Tia said, "Oh, I love it. I used to be a girl guide, so love all this stuff. So good for distressing." Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They said actually, talking a creative side. So actually, more and more adults are buying Lego.
Yeah.
And they find it's a really good. I've got a friend of mine as well. He buys a lot of Lego, and he does it because he said he finds it just so relaxing. It really just helps him relax and just obviously create something.
I think for me, it's colouring.
Yeah, you like
so
colouring.
Yeah, I would do like colouring and all of that. But I started a scrapbook. But sometimes when I start these things, I have all the good intentions and then I never finish them, kind of thing. So that's one of the things that I would like to finish a scrapbook for sure.
Sam said, we use a wet white box, PVA glue and tissue paper. Zachary loves it and sits across his Thomas the Tank Engine tracks. Oh, amazing. Do you know what? These are memories he will always cherish. That is so nice.
That's him.
I bet you've done the paintings. Well. I bet it looks realistic, like a real train tunnel. Tia said, oh, I was just going to buy the cookie jar, but you've inspired me to paint my own. I think, do you know what, Tia? I think you should. If you do, would you mind putting it on our, sending us on our message board, and we'll have a look, because we'd love to see that. I think it'd be so good, and I think you'd be really creative and do all the Christmas colours. What would you do? Would you do like reds? Would you put snowflakes on it? Let us know.
So this lady on she's been popping up on my TikTok, and she's making these chocolate bombs. They're sort of like hot chocolate bombs. So at first she was just dropping the bombs in the hot chocolate, but now she's showing you how you make them, and like, you know, she's filling them with marshmallows and she's filling it with hot chocolate, and then she's closing them, and then she's rolling them around in, you know, little bits of decoration, and then she'll just drop it. But what's good is when they melt, all the marshmallows just pop up to the top. It looks amazing. Looks really good. It's something I would love to make.
I'd never seen chocolate bombs before until you showed the ones on TikTok. So yeah, they do look really good, and they make good gifts.
No, you saw a chocolate bomb when we went to the Ivy, and they pour the caramel on top. And
No, that's more of a bomb dessert. I'm thinking about when you just chuck in milk.
Yeah.
Kirsty said, my son's latest obsession is trains. He loved our trip up north coast on the LNER train. Oh, that's amazing. Do you know what? When we went to the West Country, it was interesting. Don't ask us why. We popped into a toy shop. We'll just have a look around. And they got loads of tractors in there. Of course, because it's the West Country. That's what kids there like to play with. So I can imagine it'd be in different areas. Has he got a train set? Does he have I used to love one with mine when I was a kid. Sam said, I've got the cutters for an Xmas tree cookie stack, but not used it yet. Oh, you make little Xmas tree cookies.
Sometimes we would pop into Lakeland and see sort of like what Christmas sort of things that they would do and all of that type of stuff. But I've never made, I mean, I will do like Christmas tree type decorations on the plate. So when we do Christmas, I do a Christmas tree, and then I put like a little candy stick inside, so it looks like the bark of the tree and stuff like that. But that's probably about the most that we do, other than decorating the table Christmassy. But that's probably about the most decorative handsy that I get, really.
Tia said, Sam does the jar and I'll make the cookies. I think that's a marriage made in heaven. I can imagine you two making something very good. You got a big smile there from Sam as well. Sam said, the train thing I made has a hill on the top, and we've added dinos and goats. Dinosaurs and goats. It's a bit like I've seen that at Jurassic Park. And train stuff. Definitely on the Xmas list. Oh, I brought to life. So this is Sam again. I brought to life one of my sketches of Kurt Cobain with AI. It's cool. Oh wow! Did you use Leonardo AI? So we discovered Leonardo is Leonardo.ai, which is you can generate up to a few images a day on it. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what AI you use, Sam. But yeah, I bet that's amazing. Did you just scan it and then it created it for you? Tia said, I'd love to set up a food TikTok. Tia, you should do it.
You should do it.
We'll subscribe.
You should do it.
We will subscribe.
Yeah.
We will subscribe to your TikTok.
I think food and I think this is the correct time of year as well.
Yeah.
To start one, because everybody is looking for Christmas. Like a lot of people are doing the John Lewis thing at the moment with the different, like picking your own pick and mix.
Yeah.
So a lot of that is popping up on my TikTok at the moment, because we did it later on in the year, I think. And then we got our tins and all of that. I don't even know if we're going to have time this year to pop to John Lewis and get I was
going to say
a tin, because we're so busy over these weekends now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. We've got some surprises coming up, so we'll have to
watch
to
this
see
space.
what we can fit in.
The train tunnel hill is painted to look like rugged moorland. I think you should do a little you and a little Zachary in there if you can. That would be brilliant if you had that on your moorlands. Sam said, I've uploaded a few of my AI vids on my channel. I've also done some Disney posters and movie posters.
I didn't know you had
Sam's got a. I've seen that
TikTok channel. Yeah, do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes, she does. I'm sure you do. I'm sure I saw. I watched some of your images. You did one of you stroking some ponies on the moorland. That video was quite old, but I do remember that. You see, so we've got such creative people here.
I know. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Sam does. I'm sure she'll tell you in a minute, but I'm sure she does.
Oh, I have subscribed to it.
I haven't seen though, Sam, your AI stuff. So I have heard so Sam did a really good AI song for Kelly and I, which we really liked, which is really, really good. So it was really sort of bubbly. So we really like that one. But you're really getting into your AI. You really use as well. AI is honestly, it's quite amazing what it can do.
Yeah, and scary.
Yeah, it's scary too. I'm always worried I'll get replaced by AI. But I've only got 50 subs and 10,000 views, but it's fun. It is fun.
Are we subscribed to it? I'm just trying to. Sometimes on here it shows you the featured channels, but sometimes
I thought I have. But if I haven't, we will do that right now.
Yeah.
Because that would be terrible. We should do that. We'll have a little look for you. What was I going to say? But it is fun doing it as well, doing the AI bits. So if anybody is interested, like I said, we're not advertising it, but we did check out. It's a bit limited if you get the free one, but you can actually pay for Leonardo AI. There we are.
Oh, we are subscribed.
Yeah, I thought we were.
I was like, oh, are we subscribed to it? But yeah.
We shall check out some of your AI stuff. Yeah. So if you're interested, there's Sam's avatar there. It's on her channel. We'll get you try and get you some more subs. And watch.
Yeah.
It does look really cool what you've done. So we'll have I'm going to watch it then now as well, but we're on the live. So
yeah, I just wanted to double check that we were subscribed, because I don't like not subscribing. Do you know what I mean? I don't like not supporting people.
Yeah, we definitely want to support everybody on the channel as well. So Tia, we're going to try and encourage you to do your TikTok. We'll definitely encourage you to do your TikTok.
For sure. Especially like a food one, especially if you're going to, I feel like I admire people who can just they're going to hand make this or hand make that, because I don't like feeling under pressure. So come Christmas Day, I'm just like, oh my God, we're under pressure. We've got to do this, 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 and this. And we try to do as much prep. It doesn't matter how much prep we do the night before. We're still rushing by the time we're trying to get things out.
Always.
The timings are always off. The timings are always off.
We have never figured out how to do a Christmas dinner where the timings are.
I think we've got a few. Do you know what though? We've only just started doing Christmases, in the sense that we've done it 3-4 years.
Yeah, but we can never get the timing.
Yeah, right. But I think but if you think about it, that's 3-4 days. It takes a while to get. It's not. It's like whenever you decided that you're going to make a roast. It takes a while to get. Like my mum could never cook when I was young. It takes a while to get to a certain standard that you're happy with and stuff like that. Even now, if I do any dishes and stuff like that, it takes a while before you find the magic. Even baking cakes and stuff like that, it takes a while. It's not, and so we've only done it like a few times. So I think it will take a while before we get to a standard. Took my parents a while to get to a certain standard.
Well, this is it. I was going to say, so for anybody hosting Christmas, you have our admiration, because it is not, I was going to say sympathy, or not sympathy, but admiration.
Yeah.
It is hard.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
And it's hard because you don't like the food, you don't like the meat being cooked in the same. That's what makes it hard as well. We
don't do that so much now because your mum brings a lot over. But
yeah.
Your baking is great. I'd love to see more. Oh, bless you. Well, do you know what? The only reason I did the cooking ones is because I've got loads of, I'm looking at there. We've got loads of novelty cookbooks, or movie cookbooks. You've seen me do the Ghostbusters macaroni and cheese and stuff like that. I did those because I'm not a good cook. So I'm just trying to point out that if I can bake these things, you guys definitely can bake these things.
I will try to do more. I like to do it in my mum's kitchen because, like, it's a new kitchen. She's got more space. And it's just a better all round. Whereas ours is a galley kitchen, and I've got all my spices everywhere and all of this. Whereas my mum's got a place for all her spices. So she looked at my kitchen and she's like, this is what I want in my kitchen. And then she's built her kitchen so that there's not loads of stuff on the sides. She wanted a parlor. She's got 2 of them, and then she's got like a place to keep her spices and a place to keep her pots and pans and stuff like that. Whereas our kitchen's very limited, and so we can only have certain things in certain places. So it's not as. And plus, we've got some cupboards that are so high, I can hardly reach anything down. It's just ridiculous. An insane height.
It's getting quite short.
And I'm just like, but I go and even the sink is high. The sink comes up to here, right? So any splashback, it just comes up to here. My mum's sink is a reasonable height. I can get into it. I can wash it. This is the highest kitchen I think I've ever seen. I've never seen a kitchen as high as that.
I mean, it's all right for me because I'm tall. Yeah.
Even your mum's kitchen is lower.
Yeah, it is. My kitchen is tiny as well. My whole bungalow is tiny, but that's not. It's cozy.
Yeah, I think a bungalow is nice and cozy.
Sam said it's harder to do baking, etc., and even store food. Yeah, I get it. The problem is with a galley kitchen, that long thing. You've got such limited space.
Yeah,
it's a nightmare when you're entertaining because when I cook something, there's nowhere to put it. I thought, where the hell am I going to put this?
Yeah, see, because I've got a stand mixer out. I think what we could do this year is put the stand mixer away, because we can use if you want to do Yorkshires, you can use the handheld.
Yeah.
So I think that will give us a bit more space, but we definitely need to clear the sides for sure.
Yeah, I definitely do that. Yeah, I think so.
We definitely need to clear the sides in order to be able to cook and stuff like that. And prep food and all of that type of stuff, because at the moment it's just a nightmare. But maybe this year I may do a belly pork.
There you go.
In the air fryer.
The kids are trying to get a house, so I have more space soon. Oh, would you move in? Would you move in with them?
Or do you mean the kids will leave your place because they're staying with you at the moment, and then you'd have more space?
Yes, I was going to say, well, more space is good, and a bedroom, a real bedroom for you. Oh, so you would move in? Oh, that would be lovely. Actually, that would be lovely. That would be so nice. Well, I hope that happens.
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep us posted.
Yeah.
My place will be all mine. Yeah, so that's right. So I see. So you stay in the bungalow, and they move out, and they get their own right.
And then you would have your own place and your own.
Nope, I'm staying here. Yeah. That is your place.
Yeah.
And I love all the decorations you've done, because Sam decorates it herself.
Yeah, so she does. She's very creative. Sam.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Right, guys, we are approaching 8 o'clock. It's that bake-off time. So I'll let you guys go who wants to watch it. including us.
Including us. Including us.
So just a big thank you to everybody that joined the live today. We have such fun with you guys, which is we always do. And thank you for watching Oxbow video as well. That will be on there. We don't have a video coming up for this weekend, unfortunately. We're a little behind because we do some shooting. So we are not shooting on, so no live on this Friday. But we will be back next week as we always do.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out and we will see you next week. Until then, do look after yourself. Have a wonderful week, whatever you're doing. Have a wonderful weekend as well. Take care. Always look after yourselves. And remember, you're never too old to have fun. We will see you next week. Keep an eye and we will see you next week.
All right.
Until then, we will say...
Don't forget to melt my cheese.
You know it. So, guys, have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week. We'll look after yourselves and we will say bye for now. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye for now.